just Saturday, December 5th. I finished up my work, so I'm just out for a little ride. Oh, cool, there's a castle up there. I'm on, what am I on? Park Road 4S, just south of Burnett, Texas. And I've been on this road before. And I just passed through Longhorn Caverns, but I didn't stop. I don't know if I want to go through the caverns or not, but probably charge you to get in. Anyway, this is kind of a pretty road. I remember walking along, parking alongside the road, and there's some overlooks that are really pretty. I got a little bit of a scenic view up this way. I got my new Built Storm 4-in-1 coat on. I think I'm going to have to shed the fleece liner. It's getting a little warm. 64, so it is warming up. I think I'm going to have to get rid of that as soon as I stop. It's okay if I'm moving 60 miles an hour, but I went slow through that park and I got a little warm. This thing's awesome though. I bet I could ride into 30 degrees and still be warm in this coat. I'd have to hit the other pants on my what are they, sliders? And these come with a waterproof liner and a quilted liner, so I don't have any of those on today. I just have some wind pants on underneath there. It's plenty warm. Kind of a pretty road. Oh, Park Road 4 goes to the, oh, just T-bones right here. What a nice day though. I love this cool weather. I'd much rather ride in this cool weather. Than, it's just so much more enjoyable. Even if it's cold, it's still more enjoyable. And this jacket comes way up on the neck, and I have it buckled so it kind of tucks in underneath the helmet, front and back, and I don't get any cold air on the back of my neck, which I have before. You can really feel it on the back of your neck coming up through the helmet. It doesn't do it on this jacket, so it kind of tucks in underneath my helmet really nice, and even in the back it goes up my neck to the top of the helmet, and it's perfect. Grapevines. So I could take a big trip even in the winter. Probably don't want to go north where I get ice and snow, but go west and south and be kind of fun. But I'll wait till June and take my big trip to the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna have this thing worn out by the time I get it paid for. I got a 4-year loan on it. And I figured, okay, $24,000 miles a year, I'll probably have close to 100,000 by the time I get it paid for. That'll kind of suck. I'll have to get a new one. Well, that's why I got it. I really enjoy it. It's a super duper stress relief. I just love to get on here and just get on these small highways and just ride. I enjoy that a lot. I don't ride around town at all and just don't putz around any neighborhoods. I like to get on the highway and just take a ride. There's all the granite hills, which is pretty cool. Solid granite. You see it over there too. Here, let's see what this is. This looks like a little, I don't know if I can walk up there. Nope, no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. See the granite? That's so cool. That's solid granite. These hills are just covered in granite. But I've been here before and I talked about that a little bit. Gotta find that really pretty overlook. Anyway, I'll turn it back on if I find that overlook. Bye. Well, I had to get off and shed that fleece liner. It's actually pretty nice out when you're not going down the highway. But look at this pretty creek. This is called Spring Creek. This is all solid granite. Even the creek bed is solid granite. How cool is that? Just such a pretty area all around here. Lake Buchanan, all this area is just all solid granite. Marble Falls, that's where they get all the granite for the state capitol is all solid pink granite, and I got it all from Marble Falls. But God, there's so much marble around here. Pink granite, man. Just think of all the countertops. Everybody wanted pink granite countertops, but this stuff's solid. And we're at the Mustang Island a couple weeks ago. Big, huge blocks when they built this causeway, or not a causeway, but like a, I did some video of it. You could see the huge, like 3-ton blocks of granite that they used so it wouldn't wash away that thing they built. People out there fishing on it like a pier. Oh gosh, that hurt right in the head. Anyway, look how pretty this is. You can just looks like a fence up there, so that's private property on that side. How pretty is that though? Look how clear that water is. Hopefully you can see it. It's just super clean water because it's just, there's no mud. It's just solid rock. So pretty much all of our water down here is so clean. I mean, there's a little moss down there, but the water is, oh cool, look at this. Look at how the quartz is running through the granite. How cool is that? It looks like quartz anyway. Oh, you can see little veins of quartz here too. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I just love Texas. Is just so pretty. I mean, you can just drive anywhere and the terrain completely changes, and just a few miles from where you live, you got desert, you got mountains, you got granite, you got, oh gosh, everything. I think that's why so many movies are filmed here, because it's just such a, you can just drive and everything changes. It seems like you're in a different part of the country. And it's gorgeous weather, so I like that. It's supposed to warm up to 75 next week. So my son's getting married on the 12th, and it's supposed to be 75. That's going to be beautiful because they're getting married outside, so that's really going to help. And all the family's coming down. We've got a bunch of family coming from Illinois. That's where we're from, so they're all coming here and they're going to enjoy this weather. Especially if it is snowing where they were at. So they got snow already. A bunch, like 4 or 5 inches a week or so ago, I think. I saw pictures. Lucky them, huh?
and I get good weather. Hey, this is cool. Look, they got some homemade steps here. That's really cool. Somebody made some steps. Here's our little prickly pear cactus. They sell these in the grocery stores. People cook with them and eat them or whatever. I know I wouldn't. But you could see those, these big thorns aren't bad. These big ones, but those little bitty ones right up close, those suckers will stick in you like hundreds of them if you touch them. See them? These itty bitty ones. So cool. Anyway, going back to the bike. I just think that looks cool with the cactus growing right out of the granite. Isn't that cool? Okay, here's my little overlook. Just leave my helmet on, so hopefully it's still on. Yeah. That's pretty. I was driving, or just coming from that creek. That's probably it right down there. And these are about 20 sport bikes come flying through there like way too fast. Probably 20 miles, 25 miles an hour over the speed limit. I mean, I know it's probably fun to ride these roads, but there's other people on these roads too, so they need to be careful. And they're not. They're having too much fun, and they're probably gonna. People cross these roads all the time to come look at the scenery, and they're gonna get run over. So I had to wait for all of them to pass, and they weren't all single file. I didn't want to walk across in front of them because they're going way too stinking fast. But anyway, that's why you hear about motorcycles getting killed. It's usually the sport bikes. It's not us. Thank goodness. And it's a shame. That's why I told my sons they're never getting a sport bike like that. Ever. There's that castle way over there. You can't see it, but anyway, pretty cool. I could head back. Keep going the other way towards Lake Buchanan. I took that fleece liner out, and the thing's still warm. This jacket's definitely a winter jacket, not anything else. Let's see if there's some views here. Yeah, I'm getting close to 29 because you're getting close to Inks Lake. Anyway, that's enough for now. It's kind of pretty. There's Inks Lake, rides right next to the road. Nice little campground back there with a lot of RVs. Whoa, God, what the heck? Look at this. Check this out. Look at the cows. How funny is that? They just kind of graze. That's why they had that cow crossing or the cattle guard back there. Check that out. Is that cool or what? Looks like they're very familiar with cars. I guess that's why you see dead cows on the side of the road every now and then, huh? There's some more. Well, that'd be awesome to have pink granite in your yard. Wonder if I can go in that way, this lane. Dead end, no lake access. I need to go take that lane. That'd be, oh, there's another cow. Well, I had my GoPro going, and my headset went off because the battery went dead. I had to tether. So I guess I'll skip that little video. Anyway, I'm getting hot. I had to unzip my coat. It's like 66. This jacket's just too warm. I didn't bring my other mesh jacket either. Anyway, kind of a pretty area. Ah, there we go. Loose livestock. We've seen that. I think they're up here just a couple miles, or not too far up here. I don't know what this little Camp Longhorn, whatever that is. The road kind of sucks. Let's see if I see my cows up here. Nope, there's one right there. There's a bunch of them right up here alongside the road. I don't know what that place is, like a resort, or is that a house? That's an incredible house. Wow, overlooks that lake. That's awesome. See, there are a whole bunch of cows right up here. I don't see them now. I think they're just down further. They're probably at the campground. I guess I can edit out the video when I see them. Hold on, I'll turn it on when I see them. Here we go. They're moseying down the highway. Oh, there they are inside there too. Well, hello, buddy. Oh, there they are down inside there. How cool. They're messing around in the woods. That's pretty cool. They got go anywhere they want. They're probably having fun. Yep, here's the cattle guard. So they can't go any farther than here. They won't walk on those. God, they'll break the leg. Here's that cool little campground. People winter down here. How cool would that be? Come down here in the winter and just live here. That is so cool. People just kind of hanging out. It beats the hell out of 0 degrees and negative degrees in the snow and ice up north. You can see why they kind of live down here. A lot of them go down in the valley too, which is way south of Brownsville, Harlingen. Some of them come here because they're a little bit closer to other things, I guess. Anyway, bye. You know, look at the water up here. I haven't seen this much water in Lake Buchanan in gosh, many, many, many years. That's awesome. These people actually have lake waterfront properties now when it was so dry. That's beautiful. That's awesome. We've had a drought for 10 years, and we finally been getting lots of rain. That El Nino, we're supposed to have a really wet winter this year too, which is awesome. Oh, that's incredible. That's beautiful. Nice homes too. I could live in one of these homes. They're not fancy, but they're right on the water. What does that say? Oleander Drive, huh? Ooh, there's one for sale. It's nothing fancy, but
It's on the water. Probably get some pretty good prices out here since you're so far out in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, kind of cool that there's lots of water out there. I saw a sign back there that says really fast rural internet. And it made me think, okay, rural. Anybody remember when the 14.4 dial-up, you had to dial in, you had a modem in your old PC, and you had to dial in to like, AOL, or you had a local internet service provider. I remember dialing in and hearing that crazy beep, beep, beep kind of noise, that crazy noise. And I can remember, oh gosh, when I went to college, I had a programming class, and this was in the early 80s. And honest to goodness, we had Commodore 64s, and just like black screens with maybe yellow text, and had a tape drive. So we had the program. I had a basic programming in BASIC, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, but you had to write programs and then see if they run, and then debug them and get them running. But I remember they didn't even have hard drives. They were just tape drives. And when I was in high school in the 70s, we didn't have computers. We had typewriters. And had computers when I first moved to Texas and started working for a company called Telebs. We had computers, but the operating systems were DOS. And they were just the black screens with maybe some yellow text, and you had to change programs like CD : / form tool. CD : / you just had to learn DOS. And that's how you change programs. You think about it now, it's kind of historic how, we had the very basic, and nothing, when I was in high school. There were no computers at our high schools, or I don't know if they even had them at the high school. I don't think they did. But anyway, how fast this technology grew to where it is today. I mean, gosh, you got... I think I have like a terabyte flash drive that's super fast, and you got 4 terabyte hard drives, and just the computers are just so super fast now. And just think of what it's going to be like in 10, 20 years from now. You'll probably be wearing a computer on your head and just looking it through your glasses. And don't even have to have desktops. And desktops are on their way out, actually. It's all mostly mobile now. Everybody consumes content with their mobiles now, and the desktop is just falling away. So anyway, that's kind of cool. And smartphones, and technology's changing. If you're not changing with it, you're gonna fall behind. Anyway, I just thought that was pretty cool. It just made me think of that when I saw that rural fast internet. Anyway, bye.